Time for your news now. Authorities have named those involved in an officer-involved shooting in the town of Lafayette last month. 49-year-old Matthew Luke is identified as the man killed on December 1st. He allegedly fled the scene of a domestic abuse incident and fired his weapon at law enforcement. Detective Zachariah Becker of Eau Claire Police and Wisconsin State Patrol Trooper Joseph Desprez then discharged their weapons and hit Luke. Becker is currently serving on administrative duty. Desprez is on administrative leave. The scene is still under investigation. La Crosse County is receiving $700,000 to study rail crossing improvements in Bryce Prairie. The Biden administration awarded the area up to $728,000 in federal money to explore rail crossing closures there. Bryce Prairie is a community accessible only by 2 county roads. Both roads intersect at the same BNSF rail line. The 32 trains that pass through each day often close both crossings at the same time. BNSF, the town of Onalaska, and the La Crosse Area Planning Committee will use the money to figure out how those crossing closures can be reduced.
Is that a new crossing that's a bridge or something grade separated where regardless of whatever is happening on the railroad tracks, it won't impact the roadway? So that could be one option, but it's kind of a project like this will kind of lay out a number of alternatives.
Golnick says the study could take 18 months once the federal money comes in. He adds any construction using federal funds is dependent on doing an initial feasibility study. As you may have noticed outside, there hasn't been that much snow on the ground, prompting many snowmobile trails to be closed longer than usual this year. The Wisconsin DNR spoke with News 8 Now about why many of the trails in our viewing area are still closed about a month after when they typically open. That's despite typical registration and license sales. One administrator told us that it is up to the counties on whether or not the trails will open for the season, and if opened too early, it could damage the land on and near the trails.
Before they open a trail system, though, they're looking for a good snow base. And by that, it's kind of a packed surface that's hardened, it's frozen pretty well. That way you can get some loose snow powder on top of that, and it's not going to cause snowmobiles to eat down into that trail surface and damage.
However, it's not all bad news for riders. According to the Wisconsin Department of Tourism's website, trails are currently open in 2 counties, Iron and Vilas counties near Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Get ready for an exciting weekend of events in the Coulee region and Chippewa Valley. Jam out this weekend for the Riverfront Revolt at the La Crosse Center. Some featured artists include Asking Alexandria, Pop Evil, Beartooth, and Starset. 2-day passes are sold out, but single days are still available. Check out local shops at the Snowball Vendor Market. Stay out of the cold in the Sparta Floral Greenhouses and see what the stalls have to offer. There is no cost to attend. The Minnesota Marine Art Museum is celebrating 3 new exhibitions at the museum's launch party. Check out the new displays, enjoy live music, food and drinks, or enjoy the bonfire along the river.
Okay, breezy and gusty conditions start late morning and then continue through the day. But once we get into the latter portion of your afternoon, snow is on the way for us today, going through your evening commute. And of course, as we go into Saturday as well in the morning and of course into the afternoon and done by the 5 o'clock hour. We're looking at maybe 1 to 2 inches of snow in the forecast with temperatures on the increase, 20s, 30s, and 40s on the way for you.